Hey, Charlie. Hmm. Guys, before you scroll down, Charlie, I want to tell you something. You see, if you want to, if you want to steal, there are some communities you don't venture. It's a new day. My name is Sas, and this is the Bible. It's a new weekend. Of course, we thank God for our lives. You understand? If you are awake and you are healthy, give thanks to God. A thief who does not understand that Ghana has reached a point that everything is so difficult that even one city is like a treasure to a human being. He didn't understand that. You see, this thief went to a hood, and the hood is Zongo. Hmm? And let me tell you something, guys. In communities like Zongos, like if you enter a Zongo, stealing is something that is the most dangerous thing you can ever do. So this guy went to some house and he was trying to break through the window. So when this guy went and was trying to break through the window around 3 a.m. at dawn, everyone was sleeping. So someone saw him and cautioned him to leave. They didn't want him. They thought maybe, oh, he was calling the person and the person wasn't awake. But then he left like he was going. So in the morning around 8 to 9, the people of course will go to work. So he entered the house. When he entered the house, he tried breaking the door. He tried breaking the door of the same person whose window he wanted to break through. He was breaking the door, and his luck ran out, and people came to catch him. So when they caught him, before he explained, he chopped like 5 slabs, and the way he was being beaten, some people had to come, to beg for him. They were begging and begging and begging, but still, everyone is frustrated with the system, and because Charlie, everyone is suffering now. So me, I'll go and work my 9 to 5 and get something small, and you want to use one day to come and quash everything I work for in a whole month. Are you serious? So people were like, so they beat him to the point that this guy was bleeding, and even in his bleeding state, they weren't leaving him. You watch the video. So when they caught him and they were beating him, some guy became, and was trying to beg for him, and he hugged the guy. When he had this guy, Charlie, the one beating him was like, hey, leave there, leave there. And the guy was still standing, Charlie, because he was wasting their time. He chopped like 5 slabs too. Like they slap him, son. Charlie, why don't you want to work? A young guy, a healthy guy, like you are not old, you are not a small boy, you are not physically challenged, you are fit to work. So are you the only one suffering? Are you the only one suffering in Ghana? that you think stealing from people is the best thing to do. A community like Zongo, please, if you go to a community which is Zongo, please and please again, don't steal, don't steal. Like this community, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. So please don't steal in any community like Zongo, because if you do and they catch you, you'll be sorry. Well, people who have this mentality that Charlie, me, I forgot kwashe people, I forgot kwashe people. Charlie, you might be lucky and get away a few times, but it's not all the time that you'll be lucky. Work honestly, get yourself a job. You know, if you don't want to work, then go get some cash and start a business. No matter how little it is, it's better than stealing. Because right now, if this guy wasn't lucky enough, right now, if this guy wasn't lucky enough, like they'll not even send him to the police station. They'll beat him till he dies. Because I've seen situations where things were bent, like they'll put tie, like car tie around you, and pour, petrol or kerosene on the tie and burn you alive. I've seen some, back when we were young, that was a norm in some zongos, in some, not only zongos, in some communities. If they catch you, they will beat you till you die. I know even I know of a story that one of the neighborhood I grew up from, when they catch a thief, they'll beat you and crucify you. They'll crucify you alive, serious, and you'll bleed to death. You see, just get something legit and do. No matter how little, it's better than stealing. You understand? Well, I said let me update you guys and also, give a piece of advice to, young guys like me trying to break through. Please do it the right way. Because if you try to cheat, if you try to cheat to reach where you want to reach, you might be lucky, you might not. So in this 50-50 situation, why don't you abandon it and go for the legitimate way, the legitimate way to, to make money? Work. If you want to do business, work and get yourself some amount of money enough to start a business. You can start a business with as low as 500 cities, 1000 cities, 1005, 2000, at least something small. While you are doing it, you are saving little by little, you make it bigger with time. It's better than risking your life and thinking, oh, you can get away with it. If you have not followed, kindly follow if you are watching on TikTok. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe, turn on the notification button so that whenever we post content like this, interesting content like this, you'll be among the first people to see. At this point, I say peace.